The thesis, I'll say it a couple different ways, but the thesis, as I say in shorthand, is we're pairing private capital with a workforce housing rental model. Okay. More detailed is that we see the opportunity in a vastly undersupplied marketplace of middle income housing across California and major urban metros, even across the entire United States, right? That's a story of today, right? Of middle income families being ever dropped down lower and lower on the food chain in housing. And that produces either that they drop out of that market, or more likely they're paying an ever larger percentage of their income towards rent, right? In the graph that I showed you in the slide, the middle graph shows a linear rise in housing price with a stagnant income. And we basically, our UTH model fits in between that ever rising gap, right, of increasing housing costs and stagnant incomes by producing with private capital a housing model that becomes affordable to moderate income working class families in a format that is coherent with their living, which is larger families in urban infill areas, right, that allow them to live the lifestyle that they want, coherent with their culture, multi-generational, while also producing a market superior yield to invested capital. And the last part is with an unlimited source of capital, right? Meaning in the affordable housing world, you only ever have as many units produced as you have subsidy, right? That finite, never enough supply to meet the ever rising demand, and that situation is getting worse. On the other end of the spectrum, you have luxury high-end housing, right? That has ostensibly an unlimited source of capital, but is also subject to market oversupply that we're all worried about in the development world. Our model basically sits in the middle of those two, but takes the best of each end of the spectrum and pairs them together in that model. Meaning on luxury, we take private capital and we move it to that middle income space. We take the affordable housing ethic, right, the social impact, social mission, and we bring that to the middle and put them together to basically virtually have an unlimited supply of capital to the, hugely undersupplied, almost entirely unmet need of middle income families in today's marketplace.